project goes ahead. Lewis says whether government will appeal the court decision is expected to be announced in a couple of days. Social media shaming might offer a quick
turn right on Lakeview Drive,
but one lawyer warns it could have long-lasting consequences. Vanessa McCarthy practices with the firm Rebecca Redmond McLean Law Offices in Gander. She says one common example is posting a picture of a license plate of a vehicle that cut you off in traffic.
continue 350
McCarthy
meters,
warns other
then
incidents
turn
could
left on
escalate
Mary Marge
and even
Drive.
border on slander. She says public shaming isn't new, but it's definitely more prevalent thanks to smartphones.
The ease of
Into 100 meters,
now,
turn left on Mary Marge Drive.
Sometimes we assume the intention of the person that we're dealing with or that we're witnessing, and people make decisions quickly without maybe giving
turn
the
left on Mary Marge Drive.
Benefit of the doubt.
McCarthy says the issue gets even more complicated if someone's posts go viral. A person could be on the hook for the repercussions of a social media event. In national news, there's a new surge of asylum seekers coming to Canada. It's happening at the Quebec border, and the
continue
people
to
are mostly
150
patient.
meters,
300
then turn
arrived
left on
near the
School Hill
pole
Road.
just yesterday. Federal and provincial officials held a news conference this hour in Montreal. Mark Miller is the Liberal MP from Montreal, and he said that all asylum seekers will be screened.
Our government's top priority, obviously, is the health, safety, and security of all Canadians. All asylum seekers undergo a robust screening procedure that includes criminality and background checks that rely on both domestic and international databases.
Montreal's Olympic Stadium is being opened as a processing center to handle the large influx of immigrants. New recommendations are coming out today for trains that carry dangerous goods. The Transportation Safety Board is issuing a report on a train derailment nearly 2.
It's shortly after 3 in the morning.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Shrimp boats have cleared the harbour in Portaschwa and nearby Port Saunders. For Bud Gould and his two brothers, the shrimp fishery has meant a new prosperity and a new approach to fishing. It was just over 10 years ago when this all got started. At that time, a few longliners in the area were idle, and there wasn't a great living at it. Then the Federal Department of Fisheries started to develop the shrimp fishery. The first discoveries of shrimp on this coast date back to the late 1950s.
Continue 550 meters, then turn left on Hutchins Highway.
For redfish, we're finding high volumes of shrimp in nets. But a decade was to pass before any real effort was put into developing this resource. It was back in the summer of 1970 when 3 area longliners were chartered and rigged out with shrimp trawls. Later that summer, when the good news got out,
into 150 meters, turn left on Hutchins Highway.
Deck gear and ground trawl required for shrimping. By the end of the next year, 18 boats were into the shrimp fishery. They'd been eager to find an alternative to a slumping gillnet fishery, and here it was. Those early days of the shrimp fishery were exciting times, but also there were times of experimenting.
Turn left on Hutchins Highway.
Dragging was new to these fishermen, and they were
sort of embarrassing because,
please drive to highlighted route.
I'm not an animal, I don't, so...
Did you always ask to not sneak in sometimes, or did you not sneak in sometimes?
Sometimes, but most of the time I would ask.
Why would you say sneaking?
Well, it's just proper, I guess.
I left Margaret and ended up on a nearby street corner, and there I met a tall, neatly dressed man named Chatty Campbell. So tell me about in the course of a day, do you have problems accessing public bathrooms, or is it okay?
Yes, I have it.
Tell me about that.
Well, you see, there's a neighborhood where people comes and goes, right? So, in this neighborhood, you only have the church for worship, and they close a certain time, right? That's big close. Well, I think they close like 3 o'clock here, and they close 12 over there.
In the afternoon?
Yes, and here people hang out 24/7.
What do you have to do after 2 o'clock?
Well, you may go, well, if you go around
Continue 1.2 kilometers, then turn left on Hutchins Highway.
washroom, I go to my friends. But sometimes I have a problem because some of my friends they have problem, they don't have no buzzer or the intercom, so you have to wait for somebody coming out. So a public washroom here is necessary. Just like the subway. All the subways should have a public washroom. Because I have listen to me, I have urine problem. So I am on all this pee. Yes, I pee very regular. Right? What I'm saying, every subway should have a public washroom. We're human beings, so the more washroom we have, it's better for us.
So when we're asking the question, who gets to go, we have to talk about who has to hold it in and wait, and wait, and wait until a bathroom becomes available. Yes, I am talking about the never-ending line for the women's washroom. Debbie Pacheco, who's a producer here at Out in the Open, braved one of those lines to reflect on the great gender bathroom divide.
Are there men left in the men's washroom?
Into 150 meters. Turn left on Butchins Highway.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was going to.
Turn left on Butchins Highway.
So there are a lot of reasons why I think gender-neutral bathrooms are the way to go, and selfishly, it might also solve the line problem.
Continue 5.5 kilometers on Butchins Highway.